What's your ethnicity?
I'm African. I'm from Senegal. I just wanted to join your platform
Okay. Hold
to
on,
ask a
slow
question.
down. Hold on. Okay. You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah, really. I
Okay.
needed to ask that question because I'm not, we're not. I'm not used to having a conversation with Black American. I really wanted to know that why you guys sometimes think that African hate Black American. I don't know where did
Can
you
you
get
say
this
H A T
narrative
E?
from?
Can you say HATE instead of saying that word? Just say
HAT,
it.
And take a
what
Yeah.
deep
does it
breath.
mean?
Take a deep breath and slow
Okay.
down.
Can I
Yeah,
answer you,
I'm
bro?
good. I'm good. You
Can I
guys, I
answer you,
just
bro?
wanted to,
Let him finish. Let him
I
finish.
just, I just wanted to let you know that we love you guys. We are proud of you. I mean, it's like, we're a big family all over the world. Black people are big family all over the world. You know, we may have different culture, we may come from different, areas, but we still have a, we are rooted in the same culture. We are rooted in we came from the same. The same. I don't know how to say it. Maybe excuse my English. My English is a little bit. I mean, it's not good. It's not good English.
Do I say slow down, take a breath? We
Okay,
got you.
I say that we are proud of you guys. I just wanted to say you that because I have in my family some people that can't talk that can speak English. I am the spokesperson for them. Sometimes they they are on internet, especially in TikTok. I mean, hearing some narrative that African hate black people. They hate them. I don't know where did you get that narrative from, but it's not true. We love
Can
you,
you say,
brothers. We love.
hey, Bakar, can you say
I
H
don't
A
know.
T E? Bakar, can you say
H
HATE instead of saying that
H A.
word?
Okay, excuse me. My bad. My bad. Excuse me. But we love you. We love you. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. When we watch your movies, when you culturally you have a big impact on us. We rely on you on
Um,
everything.
Buka,
You know.
Buka.
Yeah.
A lot
hmm
of your people don't agree with you, though. You know, they come
I
over here and call us slaves all the time.
we have also at the same time we have Black American that don't they don't do so many research. You can
Like
have
what? Wait, hold
you
on. Explain what kind of research Black Americans don't do.
before judging someone, you have to know. His mindset. You
Wait a
know,
minute. Hold on. What kind of research you talking about? We don't do a lot of research. Why did you
I don't,
say
I don't,
that?
I don't say that you don't do. You guys do a lot of research. I was listening to you all
So what
guys.
you
You have
mean then? Why you say
you're
Black
intellectual.
Americans?
But
What
but
is,
sometime I heard that last time I was listening to a rapper called Cameron saying that some African they're not he saying something like that, but there
Some
is
of y'all
no
do
they,
smell a little funky. It's okay. When some of y'all
yeah,
come to
yeah,
America,
yeah, yeah, some like that, some like that,
y'all
we're a
pheromones
little
But
are
funky,
Cameron,
something
Cameron
like
didn't
that,
say
yeah.
that.
But
Cameron
it's
didn't
not.
say
yeah.
that y'all
He said
all smell.
No, he
somebody
Cameron
else
said.
said it.
repeat.
No, he said
Ca-
that he repeated what somebody
No,
else
no,
said.
no. He just brought
He
up
re-
what somebody was saying, and he
yeah,
laughed about it.
I got it.
And he somewhat agreed. I
Hmm.
mean, look, it's nothing
and the person,
wrong. Y'all have different pheromones than we have, and y'all got different juices and berries. And
Definitely, bro.
so
I
when
mean,
y'all yeah when your brethren come to America, those are the
mhm.
people that we're talking about that don't like us
it
and
doesn't, it
talk shit
doesn't,
about
it
us.
doesn't offend me. It doesn't offend me. But I just take my example. For example, Senegal. Senegal is not an English spoken country. It is a French spoken country because the English
okay.
I'm speaking right now, I just learned in college and university, right? I mean,
Okay.
we do all kind of research. I'm not born
wait a
in
minute.
in a
Hold on. I
country.
got a question for my mods. He said he came from Senegal. Did
Yes.
they,
Well,
did they play a part in the transatlantic slave trade?
mm-hmm.
Oh, did
Yep.
they?
Yeah.
Okay.
But check this out, brother. we not going over to Senegal. We got some people over there, and when we go over there, our arms is open, our wallets and our pockets is open. We spending money with y'all. We bringing y'all in. We do for y'all. When y'all come over here, bro, it's a Senegalese restaurant on Grand River. I don't know if it's still there, but when I used to go there, nobody would talk to me except the person that's taking my order. I wave, I do my head nod, say what up. They ignore me. They cold in Southfield. It's apartment complexes. I go in there because I know somebody in there, and I say what up to them, and y'all do not speak, dude. And you talk about research. You ain't even researched the Cameron situation thoroughly. Cameron ain't say nothing disrespectful to Africans. All he said was, "I'm not African," which is true. Detroit from the 1700s. Nigeria from 1960. Like our culture, our lineage goes back. It's black people on this whole planet. And when y'all come over here, y'all wallets are not open to us. Y'all love and bringing us in is not open to us. Y'all stuck up because y'all jealous and y'all insecure and y'all scary and y'all want to be more closer to the people that y'all be kind of acting like. You know what I'm saying? The white tea people. Y'all want to mimic them and feel like they're of a higher society and the standard. And our arms always been open. You know what I'm saying? We the Black Power movement. You know what I'm saying? We the I'm black and I'm proud.
And
You
now
feel
them
me?
arms is closed.
And they gotta close because when we hug y'all, we always get a send a must on us. But for real though, we honestly is just calling it out now, and we calling y'all to take accountability for the nonsense. Like it's not just coming out of nowhere. We not picking on y'all. We just been quiet the whole time. So you really need to talk. I know when you got your African friends and family, when y'all talk and they be on some anti-black stuff, I bet y'all come out your mouth to say, you know what I'm saying? They not like that. I bet you just be quiet and be like, well, that's just uncle. That's just cuz. And y'all been doing that forever. So it's not us, it's really y'all. It's either y'all gonna respect it or stay away from us. It's a line in the sand. That's all it is.
Right. And then you wanted to know why we feel like you HATE us. We feel like it's not. I honestly, me personally, I don't think it's a HATE thing. I think it's a more jealousy thing. I think that Africans are very, very jealous and envious of Black Americans because that we have more opportunity, and we came from, we're from a first world country where there's a lot of suffering and sadness and grief happening over in Africa. And although we had to go through some things ourselves, we wind up coming out on top, prospering, and working through some issues that we had to go through in this country, and still working through issues. But I think that it's there's a lot of ignorance going on too, as far as Africans understanding and knowing who Black Americans truly are in this country, and understanding that we really don't want anything to do with slave traders and people that capture others and do all the things that were done to other Black or melanated people. you know we don't do that kind of stuff to each other. You guys are too tribal, and we don't have tribalism, and we never dealt in tribalism. And then we're a culture that moves forward, so we're constantly evolving in our culture. And and that's not something that you guys do. So I mean, there's just too many differences. And I do agree that Africans don't like Black Americans. There's some envy and jealousy there. So did we answer your question? Does anybody else have a response for Bakar?
Oh, yeah, I just got a spot. So Bakar, that's your name. You say you from Senegal. I just want to know, you know, did you know y'all said that you have a history of slave trading? Did you know that?
I told you a while back that the biggest house of slave is in Senegal.
Okay, I'm just curious to even
Mhm.
I'm curious, and I want to kind of understand, like,
Okay.
why do people expect Black Americans to even talk to Africans? I don't understand that. It seemed like y'all would expect us to HATE y'all, but for
No,
some reason Africans come over here entitled like, like the transatlantic slave trade never even happened or something. It's crazy to me.
I mean that's a question, or that's a question.
Yeah, and I'm asking you
I
it.
mean,
Can
I
you
mean, I
answer
mean,
the question? Can you
I
answer the
mean, I mean,
question?
I mean, the problem is that the slave trade sometimes maybe explained in a very, I don't know how to say it,
Well,
but
why don't
it's
you
like
explain it to us? You
you did
explain
not
it. You
you did
explain
not
it.
got you did not got the full explanation.
Okay, give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, I mean the slave trade, for example, I can sometimes I feel sometimes very, I don't know how to I feel very sad when I talk about the slave trade because
Hold on,
it is
Bakar.
our it is
Can you
our
explain? Can you explain how your ancestors told you how the white man came and got the slaves? Like, did they come over and with some
I mean
nets
the
and capture
the
niggas
most
and snatch them and put them on the boat?
I
Or
mean
was it like
I
a
mean,
hand in hand trade or little
trust me,
deal?
trust me, I will give you the whole part of the, I will give you the part that they don't explain you in schools.
Okay,
I
we're
mean there is
listening.
an
Go ahead.
there
You
is
can start
there
now.
is a there is a side that the problem is that, I mean, they pass it through religion. Of course, it's the Christianism. They pass it through religion. It was not the. I mean, how can you imagine a group of white folks coming in Africa and enslave millions of black people? It may have a paradox in it, right?
by trading.
They were helped by our, of course, by our fellow black African. Of course, they were helped by them. For example, when you
Them ain't your
came,
brothers? Them ain't your
yeah,
African brothers?
yeah, yeah, of course. I said it like this because they people coming from France or coming from Portugal can't they don't have the power to come in Senegal, for example, to Benin or Nigeria and capture thousands of black people without black people, fighting against them. They will help. It was organized by kings, by African kings sometime. Of course, this is the saddest part of the story. This is the part that they don't explain you in school.
So were those people like y'all, or did they look
I
at
mean,
them as
the
different groups
problem,
of people?
the
That's why they
problem, the
sold
problem,
them.
the problem is that these people are African. Of course, they are kings, kings from
Hold on.
Africa.
I'm talking about, like, did the kings look at these people that they sold as a different group of people other than them?
Yeah, they enslaved. They first of all, the European, when they came here, when they came in Africa, they just passed the slave trade through religion, through Christianism, because Christianism was not as developed in Africa. It was
Hold
Islam,
on.
of course.
Christianity
Yeah.
was made in Africa. Ain't
No, no, it was not.
Ethiopia got the
Of course.
oldest Bible in the
Yeah, I got
world?
you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
So
you.
ain't,
Of course,
ain't and
definitely.
where the white folks got
I
the
mean,
Christianity from
yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah, but
beginning?
that
of,
was
of
hold on,
course.
the black. Hold on, that
This
was
is.
the Bible. That wasn't Christianity.
I mean,
They
the
weren't.
Man,
first
the
Bible,
same
They
the first
story.
Bible,
no, they
the
weren't.
first
They
Bible.
weren't practicing it like those white Christians were practicing it. You
Definitely,
gotta
it was
the
not the same.
the
It was not
origin
the
The
same.
of
Coptic
Christianity.
Church
The
practices just like
origin
them.
of that Christianity started with the Roman Catholic Church, but they taught
Hmm.
it to them. They
No,
taught
I'm
it
talking
to
about
them.
the
They took the
European Coptic
Bible.
Church. What the
Yeah,
Russians practice,
yeah,
they practice it just like the Ethiopians.
yeah,
I mean, they
because
don't
they
practice.
took it. They
For
took the
example,
Bible. Hold on one second. They took the Bible from them and started to teach it to them. I'm trying to think of the word. Lord have mercy, I can't think of the word.
Yeah,
But
they switched a couple of
Indoctrinate.
stories.
yeah, indoctrinated them.
They
So
switched
they
the
weren't.
story a little bit,
Yeah, they
but
weren't.
other than that,
They were using the Bible for cultural practices like keeping the Sabbath, all the stuff that's the actual practices that's in there. But they took it and switched it to something else.
I'm not denying that, but
Yeah.
the shit still started in Africa.
The truth is that the truth is that religion comes from Africa. This is the truth. Religion, all kind of religion, the monotheism comes from Africa. This is the evolution of religion. Religion comes in Africa. This is what I'm telling you. It's not from Europe or something like that. It's from Africa because
Okay
African
then,
people
then.
are African people.
So,
Maybe Islam
but
or
hold on,
Christianism.
Bakar.
Yeah, yeah.
But going back to the original question, like
Mm.
these individuals that were sold by these African kings, they was
Yeah, they were
different
sold,
groups
of
of people.
course.
They was different
That's
groups
what
of
made
people,
me.
right?
That's what made me sad.
They
Of
were
course,
not the same, right?
I mean they were not the same. When you come in Senegal as a
So why
colonialist,
would we identify as the same now?
no,
If them
I
people
don't,
wasn't the same, because they wasn't selling their
I,
own people.
I'm not saying you to up to identify as them. You may not identify as me. Of course, I can understand that,
No, I'm saying
and
like
I
these
was really,
individuals, they could have just been settlers in Africa, travelers, you know what I'm saying, and visitors. It came from somewhere else. They and these African kings, since they was a different group of people, they sold them. You know what I'm saying? Because they
yeah,
didn't
I
have
got
no
you.
value or looked at them as the same group of people. So I'm saying if back then they wasn't the same group of people and was eligible to be sold and given away. Why would we identify as the same people now? Cause we was different people back then. Are we
I
the
got you,
same people now?
bro. Bro, I got you, 100%. I got you. I got your explanation. You you don't have to identify as them, of course. It's not a problem of identifying as it's not my problem. I cannot get offended about that. But I mean
I identify with some of the people that were sold. I'm saying
yeah, I got you.
they
Yeah.
wasn't
I also
Africans
I
technically
myself
since they were
I my
sold.
I myself identified in them, But my main, why do I get in this platform is that to let you know, guys, we love you, bro. That's coming from my heart. I'm from Senegal. I'm not from an English spoken country. We don't have same culture. We don't have. I don't have anything attached to English civilization or American civilization. But when we watch your TV, when you watch your shows, the cultural impact you got on us is huge, bro. Don't let other people fool you. It may be some some crazy African thinking
Okay, all right. Just
anything
land your
about that,
plane.
but we
Hold
love
on.
you.
Hold
We
on. You
got
can
you.
sit up here. You can stay up here, Boca. We appreciate you being
Thanks
respectful
so
too.
much.
You can stay up
Thank
here.
you.
I want you to watch what's about to happen though.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all can introduce the next person.
I just wanna know from you guys, do you really think that Africa is just like one big piece of a jungle, like there isn't any civilization, or we don't have electricity, we still live
Nah.
with
What I believe is a lot of y'all were slave traders in multiple countries. We know it's 54 countries over there, but why should we separate all y'all? Y'all need to be one country. That's my opinion. But no, we know that. We know it's electricity sometime over there. We see all the videos. We see all the videos y'all put out. We see the videos with people from all different kind of African countries up there cooking poor baby monkeys, and we see all kind of stuff. We see everything y'all do. We see the girls walking around with no bras and they breasts just exposed to men. We see the FGM going on. We see everything. We know a lot about y'all. We've
oh,
studied a lot about y'all. We
all
know
right.
sometimes women is mistreated over there.
Well, I don't know about other countries, but not in my country, not in South Africa.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
I didn't
just
hear you say you were South African. Yeah, but
yes,
we
ma'am.
see a lot. Yeah, but we know South Africans. I mean, I mess with South Africans. But I'm just saying, and you asked about countries. I ain't hear you say, your country specifically. But yeah, I mean, South Africa is about doing the best.
Yes, ma'am, we do. So I just wanted to answer you, like when you said you feel like Africans, like they hate y'all black Americans. Well, I can only speak for my country. We don't really hate y'all. The thing is, with us South Africans, we kind of like imitate a lot. We imitate you guys a lot. That's why even when if you could listen to the type of music that is being made here, some of the music, some of the songs, you would think that the people singing in there, they are actually Americans when they are South Africans. So now with us, it's all love. Actually,
But let me
we
tell you
imitate.
something. But let me tell you something though. I don't know in 10 years that's gonna be the best. Cause you know a lot of immigrants they like to cosplay us and copy us, and then they start saying they created it.
I know with us, we know that you guys created it, and yeah, with us South Africans, we don't really like go out a lot. You see, unlike all these other African countries, we don't we don't like going out. We always like staying in our own country. We're minding our business. So it's like we don't have any problem with anyone actually.
Yeah, and shout out to South Africa. Why you think other people don't stay in their countries? Why you think they can't be like y'all and stay and fight like y'all stayed and fought through
W-
apartheid and everything else? Why you think why you think people won't stay where they at? Like, and not all y'all, but the majority of y'all still in South Africa. Y'all have pride in y'all country because y'all went through hell to get the stuff y'all got over there, and we respect that. Why do
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
these other people won't do the same for their country?
Well, I think most of them they don't have like the kind of guts that we South Africans have. Like for example, you see, most people they run away from their countries because of the level of corruption, the terrorism. Like for an example, countries like Nigeria, we all know Nigerians. They are the ones who are all over the planet, going to different countries. Is because of their country, their president, and the corruption there is just too much, so they can't handle it. Whereas with us South Africans, like I'll give you an example. With us, we never participated in slave trade. We never sold anyone. So when let me give you an example. When the British came here first, they met the Zulu people. They came across Shaka Zulu, and this is what happened. They went into battle. So do you know
Wait
that
a minute.
actually,
Hold on. Speaking of Shaka Zulu, how them white people getting in that tribe?
how did your people get into that tribe?
How is white people? I saw white people in that Zulu tribe. How is white people getting in them tribes? How that's happening?
Well, okay, well, the Zulus, the Zulu land is at Durban, and at Durban, that's where like when you enter South Africa, first you gonna enter through Durban, the Zulu land. So when the white people, when the British came in here, they landed straight there. So the first tribe that they met, that they came across, it was the Zulus. So now, so with us black people, they with the Shaka Zulu, the Zulus, it was their first time seeing a white person. So they were like in shock, like, oh, what type of a human being is this? They're not like us. So and there's this joke that they always like to tell. They said when the black people first saw white people, they were like, nah, these are actually spirits from the waters, because it was their
Do
first
you
time
agree with
seeing.
that? Is that something you agree with?
Well, not really, but I agree with the fact that when they met, they fought, and actually Shaka Zulu and his warriors, they actually defeated the British
Okay, all
with the
right. I
spears.
don't mean to be rude here. I don't mean to be rude, but let me tell you. Give it 100 years. That's gonna be a white tribe. You're right. Me personally, I don't want to. I don't want to be associated with Africans, Africa, none of that. Cause y'all love white people too much. Ain't no way in hell a goddamn white person should be up there sitting with feathers, dancing the Zulu dance and being all tribal. That is insanity. That's insane. And
Nah,
if they can
nah, we,
become, if they can become get in that tribe, they gonna run y'all shit. Watch. But let's get to the next person,
Hold
y'all.
on, love, right quick. The reason why that might happen, because you got to remember, these countries are like different years behind us. Like some of these countries stuck in the 1920s, some of them stuck in the 60s, some of them they dress or their appearance stuck in the early 90s. So yeah, they and the different versions of YT supremacy hasn't been performed on them. So yeah, they about to get co-opted. Because these other YTs are picking up other different strategies that we've been through generations. So they about to go through like early 1920 paper G side.
Yeah, we already been there. We already been there with these people. I'm just giving you a forewarning. Just like with that schmack epidemic going on over there now. Y'all going through the whole
Yeah,
schmack epidemic.
they
And
they
if
going
that's
through.
gonna do some damage to y'all and this white tribal stuff y'all got going on, who gonna be able to take y'all serious in a minute? You think anybody gonna respect the Zulu tribe after too many white people get in it? That's messed up.
Going through like two, three different generational
Yeah, I'm
eras
sorry.
that
I
we've
had to
been
tell
through
you the
put
truth,
together.
sir.
Yeah, they going
Oh,
through
what
two,
happened to
three.
English?
Because he
Sister,
probably
can I
know the
ask
truth
another?
too.
English
Can I
dropped.
can I ask another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I just really want I just want to know: are you from the FBA? You part of the FBA?
Big FBA slash
We
Okay,
Black
straight black
American.
American
I
LBA.
got you because I really wanted to know your the philosophy of this the I don't know the
Yeah,
philosophy of it.
we very pro Black American. We ain't nobody
Okay,
hating on nobody else. Come, you come with respect, you get respect. You feel me? But
okay.
all this immigrant takeover, we about to nip that all in the bud.
Okay,
They
okay.
try to link us up as distant brothers lost to humanity. That shit is bullshit. We ain't falling for that stuff.
I just also
Cause
wanted to know that what is I mean I followed your history, your civilization, everything, but between Malcolm, brother Malcolm, and Martin Luther King, what is the difference? Who impact much in your for you guys for the FBA? Who has the I mean the impact, the better impact on you?
I would say you mix both of them together and you would make somebody like me. I don't know about the other Black Americans up here.
Maybe
shit, that's basically
I
what it
just want to.
is. This
Hmm.
generation is a mix of Malcolm and Martin, and we ain't trying to do too much marching.
I
Cause
strongly
we putting
disagree.
BTA.
But
Know
I
what I'm saying?
think
And it's just verbal BTA and legal
I
BTA.
think I think
We ain't
hearing
out
you
there putting physical hands on nobody.
I
It's
think
just the
hearing you
mental and
guys
legal.
hearing you guys you I mean the the exclusion part saying that my sister, I don't know her name, she said that why you guys from South Africa mix with white people, why they are part in I mean I don't think white people they just accept it as South African sometimes. It is the part of their history, but
But
I
see,
No,
don't
you
think
know
don't
that.
y'all
what?
exclude people in Africa? Y'all
Hmm?
tribal. Y'all is you just explained why these African kings sold these other group of people because they didn't look at them as the same
I
people.
got you, bro.
So
I
ain't
mean,
that being
even
exclusionary?
And can I say this too?
everywhere
With
you go.
hold on, Bakar. And can I say this
Uh
too?
huh.
The way that you guys idolize YT people is very dangerous for us
Oh
because we
no,
know
no,
better.
sister.
And let me tell you why I say you idolize them. You said
Uh,
that you guys were looking at them like some sort of sea gods or something, when
no,
really those
I
are
didn't say
some
that.
sea
I did not say
devils.
that.
But
That's what
there
I
they
was
did
a
are.
not
South
say that.
African dude that said that.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
about to
I
say
did not
because
say
they're a
that.
bunch of sea
I did not
devils
say
is
that.
what they are.
Right, and see,
And
we. I'm sorry, American. I just got to say this now. I'll be quiet. We different. We don't idolize the white people over here. We know exactly who they is. Remember, y'all come from a basically all black continent. We've been over here 13%. Well, we way more than that. But we've been the minority over here surrounded by these people fighting them for centuries. So when we hear and see the way y'all love them and the way y'all respect white people, riding them on y'all back and all this stuff over there, it's we just can't relate. We cannot understand it.
Y'all quit to
I mean,
bust each
I
other
mean,
upside the head with
I
some
mean,
bush meat. It's crazy.
just a question also. Have you guys ever read Sheikh Anta Diop? Do you know the Sheikh Anta Diop?
No,
Have you
is that
guys
about white
ever know?
people?
No, no.
Is this about
I
okay,
know.
well no.
I mean, his name is Sheikh Anta Diop. He's a great Senegalese man. You know,
She answered Diop. That's who you
Sheikh
said.
Anta Diop. Do you know him? Do you know him?
She answered Diop. Yeah, the dude that
Yeah,
proved that
just
the
do some research
Egyptians'
about him.
DNA was
You will
melanated.
understand. I mean,
Yeah,
we will understand
we know who
how
he is.
you know who he is,
Yeah, we
right?
know who
I
he
mean,
is.
and no idolizing white people, because when you other Senegalese, when you tell me guys we idolizing white people, it's because you don't know what's happening in Africa. Of course,
That
white
man
people.
said that. That
No,
man
really,
just
really,
said that.
really,
He said that.
no, really,
Yeah, he
African,
just sat here
African,
and said that. He said that
African
they let
people.
them in that
Hold on,
tribe.
you and hear your African brother just
So
say
can
that?
I ask my question?
Hold on, English,
English,
cause we
what's
trying to clear up some confusion that
Wait a
your
minute, English,
African
you're gonna
brother
be able
is
to
lost
ask.
on.
Hold on, English.
Cause your African brother is lost. I know you heard him say that shit. They see the white man as see devils or see heaven angels, whatever. Goddamn me, they was come. Yeah, see guys coming from the sea. Goddamn me. So like yeah, and then Love just asked them about the Zulu tribe. How they gonna let white people claim to be Zulu? Like, come on now, y'all be picking and choosing.
But then got the nerves to have problems with other black tribes. Well, other melanated tribes. Like that, it's so confusing over there.
Put synagogue. Don't y'all got a little issue with Nigerians too? Y'all government don't be wanting too many of them over there either. Just like South Africa and Ghana and all these other little African countries. So like, come on, bro. Be real. We ain't being exclusionary. We're being protectionary. We're protecting our history, our lineage, and our culture. And y'all trying to keep on linking it up like it's the same. Look, I don't know no African beats. No boom boom da boom boom. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I rock the hip hop and R&B.
and I was just about to say too, and by them being so, you guys are like so far behind us that y'all are just now starting to figure out and discover who the white team man is. We've been knew who he was for a very, very long time. And see, the thought pattern that you guys think that the white team man is safe, that's what's going to hurt and harm us. That's a danger to our community. So that's another reason why we could never link up with you guys, because we have two different ways we look at, what's going on.
And
English.
that's not all of us, but that's the majority of us feel that way. You got some that like them, but the majority of us would rather not even be around them. And if we unite with y'all, then y'all love white people too much. Y'all gonna be bringing white people around, and we can't have that.
And going against us too. They'll sit up and use themselves as human shields against them. They will go against us for them because they think that, just like that one African just said, they think that they see gods. They like, wow, look at these angels that came out of the water, and we like, oh hell no, put that shit back. That's the devil. And they like, oh no, we must worship thee. And we like, oh hell no, we must put thee back in the furnace. I don't know.
Sis, I'm sorry. I mean, it may be you lost some time to listen this kind of people, this kind of mind, coming from everywhere. It can
He
They're not
called
gonna
us
kiss your
slaves. Did
booty.
you hear
You're
that, Bokart? Did
I,
you hear
I
how
I'm
he
don't
called us
African.
a slave?
I
You
I
see how
I
he keep
I
coming
was
off the mute for no reason? That's so
was
disrespectful.
yeah
Aren't you
It's all
I get
talking?
offended.
history.
Wait a minute.
I was
Okay, we're
about
gonna let you down because
to
you
a
can never.
question
No,
based
because
on
you can
history,
never. No, it's
brother.
no.
Your
You can
sister,
never
let me
have a decent conversation.
I was about to curse him. I was about to curse him, and I remember that. I mean, it's not a place for cursing. I just want you to know that we may have different kind of people everywhere in the world. There are some, of course, you guys are American. You're not African, of course. You American, proud Black American. We may share the same color, the same sometime the same. I mean, mindset. Sometime, of course. Sometime I see an American people, or I can see an American star talking or doing his thing. It reminds me of my African brother or something like that. But we are
We
different.
can't hold
Different.
on. Can you explain that part? How?
For example,
Can you give
for
us an
example,
example?
yeah, I got you, brother. If I tell you that since I was born, since I mean when I was a little boy, I could not speak English. I just listened to, for example, rap music or any other stuff coming from you guys, but I could not understand a word. When I go to school and perfect my English a little bit, I am now understanding some part of your culture because you have a very specific culture that's for you. Even if sometime I may see some American folk, black folk dancing, for example. It reminds me of my Yoruba people, of Senegalese people. Sometimes they have the same rhythm. They dance the same way. They have the same thing. Of course, culturally they have the same thing. Wallahi, but sometimes it may be the travel, the trip through the oceans change everything. But
Oh,
guys, please.
Wait a minute, Black.
you
Hold
mixed with
on, the Black.
Nigerian.
Wait a
Boca,
minute.
I
Huh?
have a question for you.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Just
It ain't even your turn no more. Let me ask you something. Well, no,
mm,
I just want to give you a thought,
mm-hmm,
Bokar. Forget
mm-hmm,
all the music. Forget all the dance. Forget
mm-hmm,
all that. Only
mm-hmm.
thing we want y'all to do and emulate is the way we fight white supremacy. Can you study that? Can you study
Man,
how do Black
if you
Americans fight white
if you
supremacy?
if you I love that. I love that. I
Yeah,
support
that's
that.
all. Because if
I
y'all, hold on, hear me
I'm
out. Hold on, hear me out.
mm-hmm,
Just think with all
mm-hmm,
the Africans over there, just think if
mm-hmm.
y'all can come together and y'all fight white supremacy over there, it ain't that many. It's way more Africans than it is white people. Just think what y'all can do for y'all continent. If y'all fought
When
white supremacy the way black Americans in this and we the minority, the way and all the things we got accomplished over here fighting white supremacy, can you imagine? Can you just think about it? That's
I
all
mean
I
the
want you
battle.
to emulate.
And they ain't even in
That's
y'all
a good
country
one.
that
But they
much.
are not.
Can
They're
I ask you
not.
a question,
They
Boca?
they ain't even in y'all country that much. So y'all ain't got to work too hard. Y'all really just
I
got to
can
focus
I
on your
can I can
sellouts.
I can I can talk about other countries, other African countries. For example, I just want I can only talk about my country, which is
No,
Senegal.
see that's a
In,
problem. Until y'all come
no,
together.
in Africa
I'm
we have
sorry.
in Africa
No.
we have 54
And
countries.
how many
We
50
have
and what
54.
sense is that? What sense do that make? Y'all
Come
got
on,
54. Hold
Boca.
on.
It
50.
has
Hold on. Hold English. Why is you I'm gonna drop you again and then you're not gonna be let me finish my thought. Hold
okay.
on. Y'all got 54 countries. How many languages?
1,000. I can
Okay,
even
how
count.
are y'all ever gonna be how is that how are y'all ever going to come up out of the things y'all going through if
It's
y'all can't
just
come together?
it's just it's just an ideal. We know that unification of Africa is not possible. Of course, sister,
That's
I'm gonna
sad.
tell
Then
you the
how can
truth.
y'all unify with black Americans if y'all can't even
No, no,
unify with each
I'm not
other?
asking. I'm
I
not
ain't talking
asking.
about you. I'm saying period. People want unity. They want all this I guess you're not a Pan African then, thank God. But anyway, how can y'all even try to make people believe that y'all want alliances and unite with other people, other groups, or other places if y'all can't even do it yourself?
It's easy. Sometimes people can be united
It's not
by
easy. It's
any
not
other thing.
easy.
No, it's sometimes let me explain. Let me explain. The impact, for example, culturally, the impact that your culture has in Africa is huge. May it be in Senegal, in Nigeria, in South Africa, everywhere you go, people, they follow you, they idolize you, God. But wallahi, when we swear by wallahi, when Muslim people swear by wallahi, it is true. For
Because
example,
you starting to sound like a Middle Eastern now.
no, I'm not. I'm not Middle Eastern. I'm black. I'm black as hell, bro. I'm black. I'm
You
dark.
lie.
I'm
You
dark.
started off as a Frenchman. Now you sound like a whole Muslim. What?
The reason why he
Wha-
sounds like that, right, is because he probably speaks. Listen, I lived in Dakar for over a month, right? I lived
Okay.
in Medina. I lived in Plateau. I ate
Plateau.
hella jibbajin, okay? So, all right, so you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I got you,
So
bro.
he probably speaks Wolof, right? Or he
Of
speaks
course.
Pular or
Pular.
something like that, right? So
Yeah.
my thing is that if you already have so many dynamics within your country, even the thought of solidarity with between different countries is already an issue because you're not doing it in your own country.
Like
Is
what?
that
For
correct?
example. Like what? For example.
So for example,
Hey,
you're Muslim. You
Yeah,
practice
I'm.
Islam.
Of
Okay,
course.
but only 80%, 75 to 80% of your country practices Islam. But you're not in solidarity with the other Senegalese people in your country who do not practice Islam.
I'm
Correct?
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you. It's
And
not
when I was
correct.
in Plateau, when I was in
I'm
Medina,
gonna.
when I was in Dakar,
Uh
I
huh.
was treated almost like a second class citizen compared to the YT Americans that I came with.
Damn.
That's a
Wow.
fact.
I don't know what. I mean, what part of
What's funny
Senegal?
about that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just amazed by. I'm surprised. It's not. It. I don't know what Senegal are you talking about. It is that
You're
Senegal that I
surprised that
live.
I'm on the panel and that I can actually speak about your country because I've actually been there.
I
That's what
got
you're
you. I got you,
surprised
bro.
at.
100%. When you talk about Chebujan, I know that you're in Senegal. Of course, I got you. But let me explain you something. In Senegal, we have more than 95% of Muslim people. Senegal is a Muslim country. I mean, only 5% are Christian. But we don't see religion as something that unites us. I mean, Senegalese people are united before religion. We were a nation before religion, before Islam, before anything else. We're African. We are proud of African. May he be from South Africa, may he be from anywhere. And if you do some research, you will know that
since
Senegal
when?
is the
You're a
most
religiously
welcome.
homogenous
I mean,
country.
if you if
You
you if
are
you do
a
your some research,
religiously homogenous country. Is that
what
not correct?
what?
You are a religiously homogenous country. Is that
Of
not
course,
correct?
I can. Yeah, it's correct. It's
So
correct.
that completely discredits what you just said.
That's crazy.
No, I just wanted to let you know that we are Sufi.
Yes, it's either religious, tribal, or border.
Senegalese people are Sufi. They are not. They don't have. I mean, they just understand religion as. I mean, there is another
So
So
understanding
y'all
of
like
religion.
them big head
I see the
Ethiopians.
Pan African Brother in the room. Is he still in here? Oh, I
Pan
think I
African
sent him
people.
an invite. I think he left. But yeah, shout out to the Pan Africans in this room. And this is what y'all want us to unite with. Y'all stop pushing that Pan Africanism on us.
They want to be like Europe.
Love's World.